everybody here knows Riley Park.
Yeah.
But my whole life, I've spent a lot of time in Eckerd there. It's been my saving grace on many occasions. And I wrote this poem in 1964. It's called Memories of Bliss. Lying on a round park spinner in Riley Park. And you can't do that. Well, you might be able to there, but not many places. Hiding in fear, getting release. My favorite memory is still lying on one late in the middle of a beautiful clear night, looking up at the stars, watching them spinning and feeling like I was flying into outer space. Now that was a moonwalk, and sometimes watching for northern lights. If I waited long enough, sometimes a drop of rain. And this is the poem I wrote. Lying on the cool park spinner, slowly riding round and round, looking out at the dark green colored splashes of rainbow flowers, circling my gaze, higher and higher, slowly into the city lights, continuing bright blur, then up and away into the dark blue sky, like the ultimate kaleidoscope, showing the stars, then the rising moon, glowing slightly red, mid the planets, I believe. It takes my breath as I look in awe. My vision of flying, my vision of space, I'm wild with delight as I savor each glimpse of each prism of light. It is my spacewalk as I move around my universe of mind, then a tiny drip. There is moisture in my outer space. The spiraling slows as reality slips in. Only I know in my heart it will begin again. Love and hugs. Thanks for listening. I recently posted this on Historic Calgary, and the last count it had about 260 people had liked it.
Come on. Woo.
So
nice. And a lot more than that have read it then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Considering it's still around. And that was before my daughter was born. She was born in 65.
Holy cow.
So she's 59. Okay, and I'll do this little baby bear one. I wrote this some time ago, because I have a little thing for wildlife and baby bears and things. And this little baby bear, once upon a time, a very long time ago, there was a little bitty baby bear, whose name I do not know. He woke up after his first long winter sleep. He called out to his family, received not even a peep. He cried and searched for his precious mother. Then he called, he looked and looked for his little brother. Nowhere to be found. He looked for food and bugs. He wandered away, looking for berries and missing his hugs. He whimpered and cried to help to find. Seems by mistake he was left behind. What choice did he have but to get his own food? Then he decided to try to be strong and be good. He looked for a summer place to live and to hide. He found a large tortoise shell that was propped on his side. He hid under the edge. It saved him from rain. Soon he learned to look after himself with no pain. He was courageous and grew stronger each day. The sun and the rain, along with the plants, showed the way. He wandered around and sipped from a bubbling brook. He ate what he wanted from the bushes he took. Then the summer seemed long and lonely, but fun. Soon the weather changed and shone less sun. He tried to find a better home, so he took a look and climbed up the mountain alongside the brook. He remembered the cave that he had awoken inside. He pushed some rocks, little and big, to find a place to hide. He found the opening and shuffled into the dark. He made a good bed of soft branches, twigs, and bark. Then he snuggled down, lonely and scared. He heard a noise outside. Shivering and shaking, he looked for a place to hide. The noise got louder, sounds of voice. Then as they grew, they sounded familiar. And then he knew. They had just gone for a walk when he napped in the spring and had searched and been looking, longing for him. The cheers and the hugs were all their rewards. Love and hugs. That's one I had to for some kids. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do. How about weather so much these days? I'll do this one. It's called A Miracle of Weather. The wrath of nature is about to begin again. This time of year that we have no say. The wind is roaring, the icy frozen rain leads us to snow. We see coming our way. We remember the preps. We need to stay warm. We begin the protection. Be safe is the charter that starts this new season of risk or possibly harm, of which there is battling, hunkering down, no fire. Across our country the storm rules the day. The drifts get higher, the snowmen abound. The snow angels show up in so many ways. So make helpful each path safe, some on the ground. The cold becomes bitter, seeping us into us all. Then, tiringly, we watch for a glimmering of hope. The pressure starts. The warmth comes in a wind squall. The heavy clouds rise. The shift begins. We cope. Then our very special place. Colors begin. The layers of beautiful clouds rise high above. How to describe is the challenge of this time we are in. The warmth, the water running, the newfound love. Our miracle Chinook has arrived, a gift from our universe. The light sets everything aglimmer as it rises above us. The experience is the only real way to understand these gifts of limited time and everything that is so miraculous, soon to blow over, dissipating, ending, shifting back to winter. Thank you. Okay, let's do this. I'll do one about music then, because I've written lots of them.
Vitamin M.
Is that all right?
What's that?
Yeah, that's all right with you?
Totally.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, keep going. Two more.
Two more?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe three if I do it. High energy music haven. I walk into my place of repose early before it begins. I love to see the quiet energy as it mellows, settling. I love how the unseen energy strives to grow, very discreetly, building, gently, enticingly, starting to slip into a cloud of joy. I watch it growing, expanding into the room, beyond. Higher, higher the vibes creep, filling the space, into our bodies, into our souls, joining each speck of vibe, lifts the sounds. They begin to fill the room, increasing our senses, touching deeply our being. The humanities start to show through, from each soul as it is meant to be, bringing forth the love that is truly there to show. Now my vitamin M reaches and helps build my life, as well as for others, is a necessity of living. The energy vibration is created as the connecting universal language for all energy beings that grow and live on this planet. The vibration is not only wanted, it is needed to sustain life. From the deepest natural jungle to the heaviest human conglomerate, every musical note of this energy is bound. Thank you. So, do you want me to do that other one and change the language a little bit?
Sure.
Okay, we'll give that a try.
Is it good?
No.
I'm interested to know what your word you're going to substitute.
Well, I'll figure something.
Life.
This I wrote in the mid-1990s, and it was actually written about the hospitals. Because I was working, and I worked for over 30 years as a trauma coordinator. And they were shutting down the hospitals, and I was at the Holy Cross and got moved to the foothills. And it was a horrific time, hard to even explain. And it's called It Happens. One lousy day as I walked down the hall, I think, who said we're here for a ball? But then I complain, there's a difference between a wild nightmare and a very bad dream. It happens. To stop a primeval scream, I say, time for meditation. Well, maybe medications again today. I do the deep breathing, but oh heck, I keep seeing myself ringing somebody's neck. It happens. I give a shake to my head, excuse me, and calmly smile instead, knowing not all people are rats. And I say to myself, all time passes. It happens. 6 months I keep saying, we'll make it, I keep praying. I open my eyes, then stifle a scream. Those months have gone by, it was only a dream. It happens. Again, I slowly walk down the long hall. Only this time I slowly start to bawl. I sneak into a vacant space, hoping no one could see my face. It happens. Again, I say, time to focus, and I begin all that. Focus, focus. I breathe real deep and try to be calm. When I can only ask, how big is a bomb? It happens. Remember the one I'm talking about? The hospital.
Oh, right.
One of these real crappy days, when everything is late and I'm in disarray, I say to a pal, it's an SH day. To which he replied, not a chance, no way. Mega. It happens. I quietly lower my brow and I say, dear Lord, tell me how I can help to get past this disaster and make changes go faster. From way up above, he sends us his love. It happens. Okay? So I'll do this little teeny tiny one, and this is for you over there. And it's called I Wish for You. I wish for you a perfect life. I wish you to only make good decisions. I wish for you the right amount of wealth, for all you need and want and some to share. I wish for you no regrets, no worries, no mistakes to come to you. How wonderful your life would be to be able to look in the mirror and say, I did it my way, and I hurt no one. I was perfect, not inhuman, but perfectly humane. Oh, I wish a little bit for me.